So about 2 years ago, I hit my head, and it wasn't just, the average bump on the head. I suffered a brain injury, and what happens when you suffer a brain injury is your life changes. In the very beginning, I had trouble with walking, I had trouble with talking. I did quite a bit of speech therapy, physical therapy, and as time went on, it was, okay, could I make it to the mailbox today? I made it to the mailbox today. Victory! And so in those tiny little steps, I've been rebuilding my life. I was honestly surprised at the impact that Kirkland Arts Center really had on my healing. I was just coming here because I really missed pottery, and I just had to get back into it, and because I was frankly sitting at home by myself doing nothing, and I'll just be honest, I was miserable. I said, gosh, I miss pottery. Could I possibly, is there any way? When can I go back? So, as soon as I could, I came back. What I wasn't prepared for was just how big of an impact it would really have on me to get on the bus, come to the studio, actually be able to work, be able to do things like wedging clay, to be able to focus long enough to remember a process to make a pot of any kind. It took a lot of healing before I was able to come back, but once I was here, it started to do things for me like helping my focus, because there are all kinds of people walking around the studio, talking, laughing. There's usually music, just the sheer movement of the clay in my hands, which gives me tactile stimuli, as well as having to help my eyes refocus. And I actually got to see people, which was a big help in the whole miserable part of things. It helped me to get from sitting at home and not able to leave to actually going back to work, because I was able to come here and spend a little bit more time and a little bit more time until I could be here for a day, working for a day. And I mean, physical therapy couldn't offer me that kind of a transition. Whenever you come in to a group from the outside, there's always that moment of, okay, well, I'm coming in from the outside and I don't know anybody. The speech isn't always right. I don't walk very well when I show up in the morning. I look kind of funny. What are they going to think? But I needn't have worried. Frankly, my classmates just said, "Oh, really? We're sorry to hear that," and they started taking care of me, which I really wasn't expecting them to do. What isn't to love about pottery? You get to put your hands in the clay. It's soothing. It feels good tactily. I mean, you've just got this smooth, slippery, moving through your hands. Throwing is very zen. It's a vehicle of focus, and that's something that's really soothing to me, especially since I struggle to focus in other parts of my life. But I'm constantly imagining things. Like a tea set that looks like a cherry tree. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't I do that? It gives me daydreams, which are worth happiness, frankly.